streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
On second down, here's Miller. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. That play by Devin brings up a new set of downs. Nice catch as well. Good connection.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned. The key part of it, a new set of downs. Well done.
Devin will throw. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Christian Kirksey able to drop him for a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Devin from the shotgun. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Here's Devin Wade on 3rd and 2. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Set, blue, 58.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Beeville! Beeville! Rocket! Rocket! Austin! Austin!
Devin will throw on 2nd down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Michael Kendricks coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
Houston!
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Kirksey in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now a handoff to Miller. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Wade to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Wade's speed, a bit deceptive, isn't it?
It really is, because you never think he's that fast until he goes past you. I think a lot of it is attributed to the fact that he's very smooth in what he does.
They go play action here on first down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Devin drops back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. Fourth down. Devin Wade in the shotgun. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not even going to come close. And now out comes Houston. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First and 10, Devin Wade back to pass. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on first. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Dallas! Dallas!
Second down, Devin will throw it. Over the middle here to Brown. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Rocket! Rocket! Houston! Houston!
First and 10, Devin Wade drops back. Throw left side complete. It's Griffin. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Texans on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Wade in the gun. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Larry Ogunjobi. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's got Fuller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now a couple of first downs on this drive for Devin Wade.
Yeah, he's starting to get comfortable out there, isn't he? You can see him. He's out there feeling good about things, and I think his offense is responding.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Devin Wade from the shotgun. And some room to maneuver. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
20.
They'll finally throw with Devin. His throw incomplete. He was looking there for Bruce Ellington, and it's 3rd and 4.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. 3rd down, Devin Wade from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Devin with play action. Escaping the pressure right. And some space here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Alert! Alert!
Here's a give to Miller. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Alpha! Alpha!
He'll look to throw. Bite, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Kendricks in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett in there to sack.
Delta! Set free! 80!
Devin from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll look to throw. And, oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And Devin just does it himself. Runs it in for the score.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Blue 43. Houston. Beeville.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to pump the ball, they've done so with that first run.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Set. Blue 80.
They go play action with Devin. Being chased out left. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Dallas.
They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Griffin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Devin will throw. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Back to throw here. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Mathis, set, ready.
And Devin will throw again. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Beeville, set, green, 19.
Devin turns and hands it off. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Set, green, 61. Mathis. Delta. Austin. Beeville.
Again, it's Miller. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Austin. Beeville.
Devin's going to hand this one off. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback, because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance.